People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Now, people, when we talk about drug mule, this ex-officer, Shelly Ann Allen, if you check on your dictionary, her face should show up because that is exactly what she is. Now, I am speaking about this officer that was held the other day in Florida. And when she was held mainly for being the head, the mastermind of a lottery scam scheme. The kingpin or the queenpin in this case. However, what could be even worse for her is the fact that she was also held with some cocoa in several places. Now, when I spoke about that video or that incident the other day, I said that she was held with CRACK in her CRACK. However, when I talk about that, I am not speaking about her ASS. I am specifically speaking about her POMS, vagina. Based on information, it is said that on that fateful day when she was held with in excess of 1,300 and something grams of the white lady, the cocoa. Now, for all of you dope dealers that are in my subscription, watch my channel, when we do the equivalence, that equates to 1 1/3 kilogram of cocoa, because 1,000 grams equal 1 kilogram, 333 grams equal 1/3. So therefore, a lock, a bird, a key, and 1/3. Easy maths, easy like 1, 2, 3. Now, people, when you do the price in Florida, say we average 30 grand a lock, 30 and then 10 for 1/3, so we are talking about 40. The Popo said 37. Give and take a couple of thousands of dollars here or there. That is buku cash, one little move. Now, people, based on the fact that this is something that somebody that is just doing this for the first time would not do, because it is basically like a dinosaur. Nobody does that anymore if you have an iota of sense. However, if this is something that you've been doing for a very long time, then if it works, why change? Why stop? So therefore, this leads me to believe that this lady has been doing it for a very long time. The fact that she's a member of the JSAF. Maybe when she's passing through, she might think that when them look through the visa or the passport and she said this is an officer, they might say, no, this lady is a reputable person, so therefore she does not need any sorts of check. However, people, trust me, the US authority don't hold Jamaican police in high esteem. As a matter of fact, the world authority know that Jamaican police is one of the most corrupt set of police, and Jamaica, one of the most corrupt nations from Masagad land. So therefore, where you think it might be used as an advantage, it might be detrimental. Anyways, this lady was held mainly because of the lottery scamming. Like I said, she was the mastermind. However, when them check her, she have all sorts of pellets, 90 pellets in her stomach. I think that equated to 900 and something grams, so therefore call it 10 grams per pellet. And then she have some in the pumps and then some in both bra. So people, we see that she was actually stuck. Like I said, she was what you call a drugs mule, without a shadow of a doubt. Now, people, based on the information, it is said that she is facing a couple of counts. I think 2 possession with intent to distribute and also trafficking or smuggling of cocoa. Those could give her 40 years each, so 80 years. Then when you add the lottery scamming, we are talking about more than 80, right? So we see that she's in a whole bunch of trouble. However, people, this is the facts. 500 grams or more, which is a half a key, a half a bird, a half a lock, you could get that. So 500 grams and more, I think up to less than 5 lakh is the amount that you get that time. So therefore, she drops within that threshold of between 500 gram and 5 lakh. More than likely, she is going to get maybe about 5 years, 5 to 7 years, just for them thing there. They are going to run the charges together. So therefore, if it's 2 counts, she'll get 5 to 7, 5 to 7, 2 of them run together. So therefore, she's going to do 85% of that time, just on the DRUGS. And I said that because this would be her first count, her first conviction, which she will be convicted, because when we look at the conviction rate for the federal system, it is over 90-something%, 98, probably 99 by now, because we see that most of these cases that go to court, most of them people plea bargain, because whenever the feds hold you and them take it to the grand jury, which they are going to indict you anyway, once it goes to the grand jury, they are going to indict you no matter how simple the charges are, weak the charges are. That is just how the system works. These people are programmed. And they know that the feds usually, when the feds indict you or charge you, them have some serious evidence, concrete evidence. So anyways, people, this lady, a police officer, don't know why she feels like she's supposed to disgrace the force like that. Don't know why she felt as if she could just get up every day, jump on a plane, carry all sorts of cocoa. And what is even worse, like I told you before in a video that I did, the feds came down, the lottery scam fraud task force came down, and they spoke to her. So therefore, she knew that she was under investigation. She knew that they were watching her. However, this shows you just how barefaced and brazen or brawling this lady is. No regards for rules, laws, regulation, none at all. So people like them say, she basically get catch because she was ODing, overdosing on her own hype, point blank and period. Now people, that is Shelly Ann Allen's case. There's a thing in Jamaica that is called one fool makes many. So therefore, if a set of people do it, they want to be a part of the scheme, the scam. Based on information, again, Jamaicans, again, Florida, Fort Lauderdale to be specific. A Jamaican man, Linton Roberts, he was busted the other day, and guess what he was busted for? He was busted for being a part of a next Jamaican lottery scam scheme. This man, Mr. Linton Roberts, he is 50. 50, that means that he is in his middle age. Now people, based on what the feds are saying, and specifically an investigator whose name happens to be Clark, who happens to be a Jamaican, based on his accents. You know, if you live in America for any time and you hear somebody talk, even if they have an accent, an American accent, you could hear that distinct Jamaican accent somewhere in the background, just assuming. So anyways, based on what the man is saying, they arrested Mr. Roberts on Monday. Mr. Roberts has been under investigation, or it kind of amped up 6 months ago, and the investigator's name is Clark. He said that they realized they got red flags after they saw multiple deposits of thousands of dollars being deposited to Mr. Roberts' account, and then Mr. Roberts would withdraw the money ASAP, quick, and fast. Now, people, the feds, they are assuming, or they are saying that, listen, they know that this man, a middle-aged man, is not the mastermind. They know that he is being used as a pawn, and the mastermind, they are in Jamaica. So more than likely, when he gets this money, he sends the money back to Jamaica. Based on their investigation, it is said that this scheme is operating from Texas, Arizona, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and this is a big scheme. They have uncovered at least 21 victims so far, and out of those 21 victims, they were swindled hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of dollars. 21 count this man was charged for. Now, people, like them say, he is a pawn, so therefore, he has some little young youth in Jamaica, or even in America, that call him, made a proposal, a very indecent proposal, as a matter of fact. Because you as an American, you as a resident that is living in America, would let some little piss-tail Jamaican boy call you and convince you to open an account and make money, illegal money, run through your account in a 22, when you sip on the news, every day people are get busted. So it leads me to believe that it seems as if these Jamaican criminal mind, they don't learn from the mistakes of others. Them not read the notice board. Them never get the APB that, listen, the lottery scheme, the lottery scam, it is not working anymore. It is basically down spiraling. This is a setup. However, like me say, one fool makes many. Now, people, and I am speaking specifically to people living in America, including myself. What would a conversation be with you calling somebody, any decent Jamaican in America, and telling them, listen, may I get some old people money and I want you run it through your account, and as soon as it reach, you take it out, you take a piece for yourself, and you send the lion's share to us. Who could you convince as a decent Jamaican living a foreign to do that for you? It had to be some sort of lowlife like Mr. Linton Roberts, who might have been very desperate. So I asked myself this question. If you live in America, your lifestyle could be that low that you're going to get some little youth who can have PISS straight to tell you, to convince you to open an account, to swindle people money. So people, I just show you how foolish people are. Because if me call my family member or even mention that, say me call my mother and say, you know, say, mommy, I want to get some money sent to your account, and just when the money comes, just take it out right away. How could I convince my mother to do that? More than likely, my mother is a decent, law-abiding, tax-paying citizen in America. And this would be out of character. But she don't tell me to go SUCK out me, MADA, and people, me just show you. It wouldn't happen because I would not make that call, but me just say. How could you let somebody from Jamaica convince you to do that? Now people, like me say, based on what the feds are saying, they surmise that, listen, this man, Mr. Roberts, he is not making the calls based on the accents of people. We see say them a eavesdrop. We see say them a tap the people them phone. We see that they are gathering their intelligence, their information. So now Mr. Roberts, 50-year-old, get whole 21 counts, fraud, theft, swindling, or taking advantage of elderly people, amongst others, conspiracy, everything. Now this man is facing a whole bunch of trouble, and I hope for his sake that he is an American citizen and not a resident of America, green card holder, because trust me, when it comes to aggravated felony, when it comes to fraud, that is immediate deportation, unless of course your name is Grace and you are amazing and you're going to beat it with some sort of top liar. I am not saying that it is not possible, but me just as said, it is grounds for deportation, point blank and period. Now people, this man get locked up and then the people in Jamaica scot-free. More than likely when this man goes to courts, he might be so afraid, petrified, because maybe he has family members in Jamaica. And if him talk, the family members them might end up MIA. And I am not speaking about Miami International Airport. Me I talk about missing in action, gone off of the face of the earth. So people, the moral of the story is this. Don't be penny wise and pound foolish. Don't sell your soul for immediate riches, only to lose your freedom and even worse, lose your life. Put your family members in jeopardy, because at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself. You have to weigh the pros and the cons and ask, was it really worth it to go sit down in a Broward Sheriff office, to be transferred to different institution in the federal system, get years away from your family, years away from freedom, just for a couple of thousands of dollars, just to be amongst some snakes that more than likely, when them use you and abuse you, they will also take you away. Because people, let's face it, these scammers in Jamaica, they are the most brutal, cruelest, wickedest, evilest, demonic sorts of youth that Jamaica have ever seen. Point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.